Sophie Stanbury here, come into my kitchen. You gave me so many lovely comments about my bedroom area, so I thought I'd give you a few tips about the kitchen and dining area and tell you what I think really makes a room feel fantastic, look glamorous, look sophisticated, not be over-cluttered, but at the same time be really cosy and functional. So it's all about investing in key pieces for me, and I have moved in here recently, so there's still a lot to do. It's by no means finished, but a lot of the pieces that I invested in my old house, I was able to bring here. So it's really important that you love what you buy and what you spend your money on, and what you spend your money on is really something that you're going to love forever and keep forever, and it's going to work in any environment. So for me, the key pieces were the lighting. So this for me is just really elegant, but also really funky. It's a cross between kind of modern and abstract. It's basically lots of little pipes that have been chopped up, and it's made of brass, and it's all welded together with a lighting column in the middle. And at night time, if you have all the other lights off and just the side lights on, it really gives out the most beautiful speckled light. So not only is it completely functional and great to look at on or off, but the lighting effect it gives is magical. So for me, this was a no-brainer. It's from Julian Chichester. I love the look and feel, I love the vibe this gives off. You know, I think interiors are a lot to do with your personality. And, you know, this is like a pair of really funky jeans or boots that I wear. So I kind of compare some of my interior pieces to my wardrobe, you know. Do a wardrobe, like I do a wardrobe overhaul, I might do an interiors overhaul and change pieces up and move things around, so that you're always reinventing it and you never get bored. But this is a piece I'm going to keep forever. It hangs over the middle island, so it's a perfect spot for it. I had to work on this beam, otherwise I would have moved it slightly more to the left, but it had to have that strong beam support underneath it to carry the weight of it. So that's my first key piece. My second key piece is obviously the dining room table. This is made of copper. It's by Andrew Nesbitt. Again, it was an investment, but this is somewhere that I'm going to love to entertain my friends and my family. So I really wanted my dining room table to be knockout fabulous. And the two pieces work really well together. We've got the brass and the copper. It's about metal and kind of raw and slightly industrial, but with rounded edges, so it's more classic. And I guess that's kind of the look and feel I wanted to go for. I love these navy blue chairs. This is a Osborne and Nettle fabric, and I love the fact that it's just navy blue, which is quite grown up, but having the animal print look to it, I just think makes it really funky and really cool. So these pieces again were investment pieces, and I was quite happy to just spend that money on these bits because I think these are going to make the room have the wow factor. The other pieces that I invested in, which weren't as expensive, but they were still a little painful in the pocket, were these Julian Chichester Julian Chichester console tables. And again, I just really love the fact that the colour all tied in together. We've got the antique gold sides, and it's all about symmetry really. So I've placed one here and one there, because it's all about balancing things out in the room. So if you put one thing somewhere, think about where you're going to put the matching pair. I think pairs work, I think pictures work in 3s or 2s, or if you have a break, you can put one at the end. So I think it's all about matching and symmetry and pairing up. So it's really important that you think about that when you're buying pieces. And then these lamps, these were not an investment. These are Peter Jones pleated silk lampshades. The base were a present from a friend of mine when she moved to Dubai. She couldn't manage to ship these over as well. These orchids, I'm going to let you into a little secret, are faux. There's a place called Fake Landscapes in London, and it is brilliant because they really do look pretty real. It's got moss in the base and everything. And again, I've got the matching one over there, so it's very similar style to what's on my console table and what's matched the other side. And then underneath, I've got some Jonathan Adler footstools, and these are really if I have an overflow of people for dinner. I know they're sticking out a little bit, it's not perfect, but they're quite nice and they're quite funky in design, and if I need a couple of extra seats, I can just pull them out. So, and then down this end, this is really the children's snug. One thing that I really loved about this house was the fact that it had this little cosy seating area. And when I'm not entertaining, it's very relaxed in this space, and the kids can come and watch a movie here. I've got a little console table. This is IKEA. I think it cost £120. It hides all the toys, and it's really, really useful. I do need to figure out some more storage. There's a couple more pieces that I'd like to hide away. It's all about hiding toys for me. But this is just a really nice cozy area, and I've got a little desk here if you want to do arts and crafts and things like that. So everything's quite organised, and moving from a big house with a big playroom to this kind of house actually is a very cathartic experience, because you can get rid of all the stuff that you haven't used. And children think they need so many toys, but actually they have their favourites. And they love just spending time with you guys, so it's all about the arts and crafts here. So we've got some pretty flowers, and up here I've got my curtain rail supports up and ready to go. We all make mistakes. My curtain pole company sent me the wrong size poles, so they were a little bit short, so I'm just waiting for the new ones. And then I'm going to rehang my gorgeous grey iCat curtains in here, because I think it's going to work really well with the sofa, and I'm going to keep that tone in here. Plus the fact I've chosen the Cornforth white paint on the walls, which is my favourite, as I'm sure you've heard me talk about it millions of times before. It's just a really nice soft grey, and it works in any room, and I've carried it on through the whole house apart from the boys' bedrooms. So soon to be placed up there will be the curtains. And then this is just a really functional, cosy space with access to the garden and the trampoline. And while I'm cooking supper, the boys can come and hang out in here and be totally happy and not feel like they're on their own. So I think I've covered pretty much everything in this room. There's one more thing actually, the pictures on the wall, which I know quite a few people have asked about. I didn't have a massive budget for art. I couldn't go out and buy myself a fabulous piece of art. So I cheated a little bit, and I just went for something really fun. I love tortoises, and I just thought the animal print of these tortoises with the copper and the colour, it all kind of tied in together. They're quite rich in feel and luxury, and they're really good fun. And that's what I wanted this room to be about: fun, entertaining, energy, and animals, which I'm obsessed with, obviously. So I think that's about it. It's all about the key pieces. It's all about being functional and cozy and sophisticated, but livable in. You don't want to overdo your home so you can't touch anything, your children can't touch anything. So play it safe and be slightly adventurous, but keep it to your taste. That's my recommendation. Good luck with it.